Alright, time to start recording my first ever episode of my new Myths of Minecraft series. And for the first episode, it's quite an interesting one to be fair. But anyway, let's get this show on the road, shall we? And let's get started recording. Herobrine. I'm sure you all know him, one of Minecraft's biggest myths. But yet we all sit on the edge of our seats, researching and watching videos of this strange being. But what if I told you you've come to the right place? The MOM, Ministry of Mythology. But now you know what you're in for, it's time to begin. Roll the intro. Now there's going to be a lot of questions to be answered in this video, so stick along for this journey and be sure to drop a like and a subscribe if you are new around here, as that would mean a lot. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, so the first question of this video that everyone will probably want to know, or people who don't know who this myth is, Herobrine. Who is Herobrine, of course? And to find out who Herobrine really is, we're going to have to take you back in time to when Minecraft first began. It's August 2010 and you're peacefully playing your new game called Minecraft, minding your own business. Then you start wandering around the mists of this open world adventure, and suddenly, through the fog, you see a Steve-looking figure, but he's not your everyday Steve. He has white eyes which stare directly into your soul, and this is where it all began. The first ever sighting of Herobrine. So what continued from this? Well, from 2012 to 2015, the whole Minecraft community basically knew of this name. People were claiming that they'd seen this so-called myth. So what, every world was now haunted now apparently? Well, not really. But why, you might ask yourself? Well, let me explain. Herobrine spawners, shrines, summoners, I don't even know what to call them, all over the face of YouTube and the internet itself. This craze over this white-eyed Steve was getting to the point where people were clickbaiting, literally. Like, there was clickbait everywhere all over YouTube at this point. But first, let me rewind a bit and actually give you an example of this. So let me take you back to the old veteran days of Minecraft, where someone recorded this so-called sighting of Herobrine. I like to call it the painting theory, where someone apparently spotted Herobrine in their world. But was Herobrine actually in their world? Well, look at this clip right here. This guy's walking down the stairs and the door is already open, and there is Herobrine. But does something look off to you? Well, there definitely is something off right here. He continues to walk up the stairs, starts shaking his screen around, and then he jumps in the lava, I don't know why, and then dies, and there's Herobrine again. But there's something off about this video. That wasn't even Herobrine. This was actually a painting of Herobrine, and that's what tricked everyone with this video. And now we continue to ask ourselves, was Herobrine actually real or not? Well, let's jump on with the next topic of this Herobrine story. And with Herobrine being all over the Minecraft forums and everywhere on YouTube, and it's such a big name out there, there was only one man who could actually tell you the truth of this legend. Marcus Persson, aka Notch, and the creator of Minecraft, or the man behind the myth, should we call him. And seeing as he was the creator of Minecraft, he was the man with all the answers, wasn't he? So this jumps on to another question. Is Herobrine Notch's dead brother? Well, no. So at this point on, it was stated that Notch never had a brother, nor was he dead. And from this statement right here, it mentions that Notch never had a dead brother. Herobrine is referred to as a hoax. But why? Well, of course Notch has to be right, he's the creator of Minecraft, isn't he? But why were people still believing in Herobrine even after Notch tweeted this in 2011 stating that he was never real. And this is 2011, don't forget, and Herobrine was big in 2012 to 2015. So why were people still believing in him after he tweeted this is the main question. Well, let's take this even further, because through every Minecraft update, there is something called the changelog, which includes all the new and removed features to the game. One of these removed features being Herobrine. But that's not all. From every update from 2012, Herobrine was removed from the game up until last year's big update, the Nether update. So, for 8 years, he was removed. But why specifically was he never removed from such a big update, you might ask? Well, that leads on to the last question, of course. So, Herobrine never got removed from the Nether update. So, does this mean it is real? Is Herobrine actually real in Minecraft to this day? And has he been there since the start and we never knew? And is he still out there? Well, the question still remains now. Is Herobrine real? Well, the answer is